Mm, mm. It's our time. It's our time to rise. It's a time. It's a time to rise. Day one. It's a time to rise. Day one. It's a time to rise, day one. It's your time to shine. It's your time to rise, day one. You've been living this dream since day one. It's your time to rise. It's your time to rise. Time to rise. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Oi! And welcome to day one. We are here live in Jason Mills, Michigan for day one. As things continue to get lit, things continue to get fire. And we just left from the Thunderdome for WWE Speed. And now we are here live tonight in Jason Mills, Michigan for day one. And here we go. We are getting ready to listen to Jessica Williams. Jessica Williams sing the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we have, who's got gallants less dreaming, who's got stripes and bright stars to the perilous line. What so proudly we have, who's got Gallic leg dream, and the wrong is Belangale, almost bursting in air, gay through the night, and our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, or the land of the free and the home of the brave? Hey. Well, congratulations to Jessica Williams singing the national anthem for us here tonight at day one. She will sit by ringside and watch the whole entire show here tonight. And who's gonna kick off the night with the first match? Blue squad, blue squad, blue squad, blue squad. Bubba the blue squad, blue squad. Blue squad, blue squad, blue squad, blue squad. And here comes the blue squad. Here comes Blue Araniza and Cotton Blue. Blue squad. And here comes the blue squad down to the ring to kick things off. The Raw Tag Team Championship match will be first tonight. Blue squad, blue squad, blue squad, blue squad. Bubba the blue squad, blue squad. Blue squad, the blue squad. And Blue Araniza and Cotton Blue will get to go up against Flick and McKinley tonight, which Beautiful Blue wanted to do that, but he is not here tonight due to what Flick did to him on the last WWE Speed Before Today. Blue squad, the 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 blue squad. Flicking McKinley, 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 flicking McKinley. Well, Flick and McKinley have came back to WWE and they have made a statement so far. Flick and McKinley has proven that the WWE Universe is theirs and no one else's. Flick and McKinley came back to WWE, won the Raw Tag Team Champs, lost them to Aleister Black and Jordan Black, and got them back from Aleister Black and Jordan Black due to the help of Ben Leaf. Flicking McKinley, 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 flicking McKinley. Ding, ding, ding. The match scheduled for Windfall. And it is for the Raw Tag Team Championships. In this match, there are no disqualifications, no countouts, and no submissions. The only way to win is by pinfall. Their opponents from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at a combined weight of 323 pounds, Blue Araniza and Cotton Blue. weighing in at a combined weight of 257 pounds. They are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Flick and McKinley. And Flick and McKinley ready to defend the Raw Tag Team Champions against the Blue Squad. And that's what it's all about. The Raw Tag Team Championships. Flick and McKinley has forever been the Raw Tag Team Champs, and the Blue Squad are sick of seeing them with the belts. So Cotton Blue and McKinley will start this match off. Ring the bell! Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. McKinley and Cotton Blue will start things off here at day one. And there they go into the lockup. And McKinley and Cotton Blue. And Cotton Blue, a slide and another slide. And a clothesline to McKinley. And there's a chop and and Cotton Blue bringing the fight to McKinley. And Cotton Blue throwing McKinley in the corner. And going after the men's section. And Cotton Blue, and a clothesline out the corner himself. Cotton Blue trying to get some get back for Beautiful Blue, and tried to go for it. And McKinley caught him with a punch, and McKinley, super, and a drop kick from Cotton Blue. Cotton Blue one step ahead of McKinley tonight, and kick in the stomach, and and a sliding knee, 1, 2, and a kick out is McKinley. And now McKinley, and a German superplex lands McKinley neck first on the turnbuckle. And as you can see, last Friday, McKinley was having a lot of problems with his neck after what Beautiful Blue did to him. And Cotton Blue, ready to go in the men's section. And Cotton Blue now in the pin. 1, 2, and McKinley giving another forceful kick out. And this is a great way to start things off at day one. And a big boot by Cotton Blue. And now McKinley, there's a clothesline. Another. And and there goes another clothesline by McKinley. And Cotton Blue, very furious after that, gonna roll in the ring. And a drop kick sends McKinley through the second ropes. And Cotton Blue, with a punch to McKinley. And McKinley a kick, followed up by a body drop on the outside. And now McKinley gonna toss Cotton Blue in the ring. And now McKinley in the corner. For that clothesline. And McKinley, again with the clothesline. And now McKinley gonna lift him up. And a body drop. 1, 2, and a kick out. Right now, McKinley using something from Ben's playbook. Anything to retain the title. And now Cotton Blue, kick to the face. And Cotton Blue off the top. And a crossbody. And McKinley, and a throwback slam by McKinley. And McKinley right back up. And a punch across the temple. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out is Blue. Tag, and in comes Flick. And now And now McKinley being asked to get out the ring by the referee. And Flick and a chop by Flick. And now and Flick a punch to Cotton Blue. And Cotton Blue gonna get tossed and a clothesline by Flick. And now Flick, and Flick time and time again continuing this negative energy with the knees across the face. And now Flick sending them into the corner. And got caught with a kick by Blue. And Blue, another kick. Another super kick. And Flick, takes a jawbreaker. And now Flick, and a moves on, and another. Senton Cotton Blue. 1, 2, and Flick able to kick out. And now Cotton Blue needs to make the tag. Flick is down and out. And now this is Cotton Blue. And a tag to Blue Aranizer. And Blue Aranizer, was ready that time for the drop kick. Here is the 17-time champ, Blue Aranizer, in a clothesline. And this could block. Kick. And Aranizer fired up. A DDT. Aranizer, 1, 2, and McKinley breaks it up. And now McKinley, and McKinley getting caught with a kick by Aranizer. And a knee by Aranizer. And Aranizer now climbing the top rope. And a splash to McKinley. 1, 2, and McKinley kicking out. And the 17-time champ, Aranizer, and Cotton Blue with a putting his head in the midsection of Flick, and and Flick caught him with a punch, and a chop. And now Flick and Flick getting out the ring, and Flick gonna do the same mistake he did the beautiful Blue. Flick roaming around the ring. Here comes Flick, and a spear rip in half. And Flick doing the same thing he did to Beautiful Blue to get Beautiful Blue out of here. and Flick now bringing Cotton Blue on the other side. And another chop to Cotton Blue. And now Flick about to get excited. Flick is about to go. Here goes Flick. And Flick coming around. Flick coming around. And another spear rip in half by Flick. And Flick with another spear rip in half. Flick is still the legal man in this match. And McKinley. Kick. And Aaron Nizer. Face first McKinley. And Flick. A spear rip in half to Aaron Nizer. Is it enough? 1, 2. And Aaron Nizer got the shoulder up. Flick. Punch on the side of the jar. And now here we go. And Flick. Flick with the Mexican arrow. And now Flick gonna lift him. And arrow. Aaron Nizer capitalized with a knee. Kicks him in the corner. And McKinley, the clothesline. And now McKinley, exploder in the corner. And Cotton Blue with messed up ribs, a drop kick off the ropes. But watch Flick. Watch him. Flick. Another spear rip in half to Cotton Blue. And an X-Plex. And an exploder in the corner by McKinley. And it's cannonball time. Let's go! And McKinley. And a cannonball to Aaron Nizer. And a cannonball to Cotton Blue. And Flick giving a kick, sending Cotton Blue over the top. And McKinley. And a crossbody to Cotton Blue by McKinley. And now Flick got him in his favor. And Flick got caught with a kick. And Aaron Nizer. And the Aaron Nizer knee. And Aaron Nizer can feel it coming. Aaron Nizer jumping up on the apron, now up on the top rope. Aaron Nizer. It took him too long. Flick caught him. And Aaron Nizer. Kick to the midsection. Sliding knee. Aaron Nizer able to save himself. Aaron Nizer again jumping on the apron. And now he's up on the top. Aaron Nizer. And an elbow by Aaron Nizer. And Aaron Nizer gonna do the spear now. And Aaron Nizer now lying and waiting for Flick to get up. We could have new tag champs. And Flick caught him with a right. And McKinley. And a tag. Now McKinley in this thing. And McKinley lift him off. And a body drop. And a body drop by McKinley. Flick exiting the ring. And McKinley up on the top. And a swan time by McKinley. Tag. Flick back inside. There's no Cotton Blue. No! And a spear rip in half by Flick. And I don't think Flick is done. Flick gonna lie in wait. Flick gonna lie in wait. No! And another spear rip in half. And now, an attack. In comes McKinley. And Flick. And the Flick and McKinley slam. 1, 2, and Araniza a kick out. And what is it gonna take for Flick and McKinley to retain their belts here tonight? Let's take a look. Flick and McKinley with great landing their Flick and McKinley slam. 1, 2, but Araniza just won't give up. And now Cotton Blue now back up on the apron. He's hitting the apron, begging for a tag. And Flick, a punch by Flick. And McKinley, body drop. Flick, another spear rip in half the Cotton Blue. And this one is over for sure. Flick making sure. Flick, the fast speed. Flick, another spear rip in half to Araniza. Araniza telling Flick to come on. Come on! And Flick gonna do it again. The fast speed. And another spear rip in half by Flick. And Flick now picking up Araniza. And it's done. Flick and McKinley slam. 1, 2, 3, and Flick and McKinley retain. Flick and McKinley, Flick and McKinley, Flick and McKinley, Flick and McKinley. Here are your winners, and still the Raw Tag Team Champions, Flick and McKinley. Well, congratulations to the Blue Squad. They fought hard to try and take the titles off of Flick and McKinley, but it paid them no good because Flick and McKinley are still your Raw Tag Team Champs. Flick and McKinley, 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 Flick and McKinley. Well, Flick and McKinley are still and will forever be your Raw Tag Team Champs. Well, the night is still going. The stakes are still high. We heard that Kaden James, she is a female. Kaden James will be making her debut here tonight at the end of the show. And she will be heading over with the Monday Night Raw roster. Kaden James make her appearance tonight. Well, while Flick and McKinley getting ready to go into their locker room and celebrate their win. And celebrate their win over the Blue Squad. Well, up next is the match that everyone has been talking about since they heard it was happening at day one. Up next is the last woman standing match between Jordynne Grace and Ruby Red, and it is for the Raw Women's Championship. Will Jordynne Grace get to hold the Raw Women's title for the last time, or will she retain her title? We find out here tonight at day one, because it's next. Ding, ding, ding. The match scheduled for Windfall. And it is a last woman standing match for the Raw Women's Championship. In this match, there are no disqualifications, no countouts, no submissions, and no pinfalls. The only way to win is by being the last woman standing. In this match, there will be 2 referees to make sure that Ruby Red and Jordynne Grace does not stay down to the count of 10. If both of these women stay down to the count of 10, Ruby Red will lose the match, and Jordynne Grace will remain your Raw Women's Champion. Ruby Red, Ruby Red, Ruby Red, Ruby Red, Ruby Red. Ding, ding, ding. First, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at a combined weight of 222 pounds, Ruby Red. And Ruby Red coming down to the ring, getting ready to fight Jordynne Grace for the last time to put an end to their story. Jordynne Grace has had a long title run, and she is sick of seeing Ruby Red's face. Ruby Red, 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 Ruby Red. Ruby Red, I'm Ruby Red, Ruby Red. Jordynne Grace, Jordynne Grace, I'm Jordynne Grace, Jordynne Grace, Jordynne Grace, I'm Jordynne Grace. Ding, ding, ding. And her opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at a combined weight of 226 pounds. She is the Raw Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. I'm 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 Jordynne Grace. Well, Ruby Red did not like those rules that she heard tonight. That if both of them do not get up at the count of 10, Ruby Red will lose the match and Jordynne Grace will still be the Raw Women's Champion. Ruby Red, Jordynne Grace. And this is what it is all about. Whoosh, whoosh. The Raw Women's Championship. And we are here at this point again between Jordynne Grace and Ruby Red. So both of the referees will be outside of the ring and inside of the ring, making sure that both of these women get to make it back up to their feet at the count of 10. And here we go. Ring the bell! Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. It is Jordynne Grace, Ruby Red, Raw Women's Championship match. I know. And there they go. And there they go, get into the arm lock. Last woman standing match. And I know. And last time we had a last woman standing match was at Royal Rumble 2020 between Jordan, Jalen Dakota, and Maria for the SmackDown Women's title. I know. And right now it's all Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace said that the story must end here tonight. She is sick of going through this with Ruby Red. And Jordynne Grace now. And another punch to Ruby Red. These women can probably fight all night if it's my understanding. And Ruby Red back. And Ruby Red now ready to get back up and fight. And and Ruby Red, and a drop kick to Grace. And another drop kick sends Grace out the turn, through the way out the turnbuckle. And Ruby Red, and bouncing Grace off the turnbuckle. And Rhea, and a super kick to Grace. And now the referee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And both of them making it back to their feet at 6. And here they, and there they go. No. And now Ruby Red, and Grace, and Grace with that blazing forearm to Ruby Red. And now Grace, bouncing her off the ropes. For a superplex. And Ruby Red now. And Grace, and Grace, kick after kick of her own. And Grace, and a knee to the back of the neck by Grace. And Grace now looking to probably end this thing early. And Grace, top rope. Oh my God. And Ruby Red got the knees up. And Ruby Red. Ruby Red kick. And a Ruby Red kick by Ruby Red. And you see how it happens to your Grace. Let's take a look. Grace went all the way up on the top rope, wasting no time. Got the moonsault. Ruby Red knees went up, and then this. A Ruby Red kick by Ruby Red. And Grace is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And Grace makes it up at 7. And Ruby Red just found her a target spot towards Grace. And now Ruby Red, and Grace trying to block. And again, Grace blocking. And again, Grace, and Grace a forearm to Ruby Red. Grace back up. And Grace, Enziguri, and Ruby, step ahead. And Grace, takes a bulldog. And Ruby Red, top rope. Nobody home. Bulldog by Grace. And Grace, Grace now gonna go off the ropes. Connected that one. Off the ropes. And wait, and a neck breaker by Ruby Red. And these two, a step of one another. Face first is Grace. And and again, again, Grace, face first. And now Ruby Red. And again, third time. Ruby Red. And now, and Red now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Jordynne Grace back up at 8. And Ruby Red, oh! And Ruby Red being tossed over the top. Oh! And Grace taking out Ruby Red on the outside. Grace is not about to lose something that matters to her most, and that's the Raw Women's Championship. Oh! Oh, and a back kick from Grace. And Grace now. And Grace, oh, and a super kick. Ruby, oh, and a German superplex to Grace. And this one could be all over. And right now, Ruby Red and Jordynne Grace fighting for what matters the most. That's the Raw Women's Champion. These two cannot go out, cannot go anywhere, or go to sleep without the Raw Women's Championship on their minds. And Ruby Red, and Ruby Red, a shot to Grace. And that one might just have put Grace out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Ruby Red gonna break the count. And Grace, and Grace a strike. And Grace, tornado DDT. And now is Grace thinking a step ahead. Grace remember what her coach told her yesterday during training. And Grace about to fly suicide dive. It's all about who can take the bigger heights, who knows what they're doing. And it looks like Grace knows what she is doing. And another suicide dive by Grace. Ruby Red still down. The ref can't count. Until Grace finishes her move. And Grace gonna fly. To take out Ruby Red. And this is all Grace. Grace cutting up here tonight in Michigan. And now the ref gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Ruby Red back up on her feet. Come on! And Ruby Red, and Grace. And away and Ruby Red won't stop at nothing. Ruby Red on our announce desk. And a moonsault off the announce desk by Ruby Red. and ran out. Oh! Landing Grace on the back of her neck. And and a super kick on top. And Ruby Red now. Ruby Red won what is hers. And that's the Raw Women's Championship. And Ruby Red. Ruby Red saying, clear off the announce desk. Ruby Red, putting Jordynne Grace on the announce desk. And Ruby Red tried to do this before the Grace, and it didn't work. Can it work this time? And Ruby Red gonna climb. Ruby Red, oh my God, and Ruby Red planning herself through the announce table. Jordynne Grace moved out of the way. Jordynne Grace must have watched their last match, the last time they fought. And both of these women are down. Jordynne Grace and Ruby Red are down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and both of them back up at 9, can barely stand. And Ruby Red still has not a lot of energy, and Grace, a spine buster. And Grace got multiple energy. Ruby Red don't got nothing after she splashed herself through the announce desk. And this match turning left the worst. And Grace, and another vicious spine buster to the back of Ruby Red. And Jordynne Grace laughing at all of this. And Grace now, and Grace, lifting up Ruby Red, and down goes Ruby Red for a power bomb. And Grace gonna roll in and roll back out of the ring. She ain't done with Red. And spine first on the apron. And Jordynne Grace, and the moonsault by Grace. And Grace having too much. And face first goes Ruby Red on the outside. And Ruby Red in trouble. And Grace ready to put an end to it. And now Ruby and Grace, Jordynne Grace told people that when she got here, she wasn't going to be the same Grace from NXT. And she is proving that. Get up, Ruby Red, get up! Enziguri kick. And Grace, plants Ruby Red. And got, wait, Ruby Red though. And Grace out the back, with a knee. Oh, and a punch with it. And Grace now. Oh! Plants Ruby Red head first onto the mat. And Jordynne Grace has had enough. Oh! Kick the Ruby Red. Oh! And another kick to Ruby Red. And Ruby Red. Oh! And a spine buster to Grace. And this match is turning to death or worse between Ruby Red and Grace. And now, wait a minute. Ruby Red, stepping into the stomach. Ruby Red gonna go for Grace signature. Nobody home. And caught Ruby Red. And a Ruby Red kick by Grace. And Grace will connect. And Grace will connect with a body slam. And Grace now, top rope it is. That's one move saw by Grace. And Grace now ready to put an end. And a second moonsault. And Grace. And the third one. And Grace gonna continue this energy. And Grace now. And the female she is. Grace. Top. And the fourth time. And Ruby Red coughing up blood from her mouth. That's not going to stop the match. And Grace. And a moonsault. And I don't think Grace is done. Grace was going to end the story like she said. And Grace bringing out a table and putting it in the ring. Ruby Red brought this on herself. And Ruby Red getting what she asked for tonight. And Grace now with the table being set it up. And the table is set it up. And Jordynne Grace with Ruby Red on top of that table. And Grace. And a moonsault through the table. And you could hear the crowd saying, "Holy S, Holy S." And Jordynne Grace and the referee checking on Ruby Red before he starts counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. I'm Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. here is your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. And Jordynne Grace sitting up here crying with this humongous win. All Jordynne Grace has brought with the Raw Women's Championship since Clash of Champions. Jordynne Grace, 595 days with the Raw Women's title. And Ruby Red continues to get at her. Jordynne Grace. I'm Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. I'm Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. I'm Jordynne Grace. And the referees asking for ambulance and paramedics to make their way down to the ring to help out Ruby Red. Ruby Red is coughing up blood and she ain't doing too well. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. I'm Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. I'm Jordynne Grace. Well, Jordynne Grace was only giving Ruby Red what she asked for, and that was for a beatdown of a lifetime. So now the story has officially ended between Jordynne Grace and Ruby Red. Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. I'm Jordynne Grace. 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 And the stretcher is taking Ruby Red to the back of the locker room, where she will be taken by ambulance to the hospital. Get this thing moving. Go. And the ambulance taking Ruby Red to the John Mills Hospital right next to us. Ruby Red. Ruby Red. Ruby. Sorry, we was playing the wrong theme. Well, what a show it has been here so far here in the WWE as things continue to get lit and fire here on WWE. We continue to make people proud, make people happy, and we continue to do what we gotta do to make WWE Entertainment Channel what it is. Well, up next, we will have Kendrick Alexander and Jake and Blake DuPont. It is next. When we return from commercial. Commercial break still going on. Let's see. We are about to be back from commercial. And we are back here live on we are back here live on day one to continue things up with our pay-per-view that is live tonight. Well, before we left commercial break, we did say that our next match would be Kendrick Alexander versus. We did say that our next match would be Kendrick Alexander taking on Blake DuPont, and that is set to be next on WWE's Day One. As things continue to get hot here at Day One. Dan. Blake, Dan. DuPont, Dan. Blake, Dan. DuPont, Dan. Blake, Dan. DuPont, Dan. Blake, Dan. DuPont, Dan. Ding. The match scheduled for Windfall, and it is a men's match. First, from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at a combined weight of 249 pounds, Blake DuPont. Dan, Blake. Dan, DuPont. Dan, Blake. Dan, DuPont. Dan, Blake. Dan, DuPont. Blake. DuPont. Dan, Blake DuPont. Blake DuPont. Blake DuPont. Blake DuPont. Blake DuPont. Blake DuPont Blake. One on one. And his opponent from Jacksonville, Arizona, weighing in at a combined weight of 211 pounds, Kendrick Alexander. And here we go. Ring a bell. Ding, ding, ding. So here we are back from commercial to continue things here. And it's Kendrick Alexander, Blake DuPont 101. And Alexander, doing some tricks off of Blake and and Alexander now, and this match, Blake brought on his and Alexander, and now Blake taking control, and a knee, and now it's DuPont, who tosses Alexander across the corner, and Blake now, and Blake going into the midsection of Alexander. And Alexander now. And Alexander, again getting tossed across the ring is Alexander. And and a big boot by Blake. Into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Xavier told Kendrick, don't get in this fight with Blake. Kendrick told Xavier, I must end the battles that I need to finish. And then now and Blake and Blake now, and a kick by Blake. And Blake gonna lift up Alexander, reverse Alexander. And here comes, and there goes Alexander, bringing the fight to Blake DuPont by flipping him and tossing him in the air. And Alexander clotheslining Blake over the top. And there's a crossbody by Kendrick. And Kendrick now gonna drag wide. Back neck breaker. Knee. Kick to Blake. And Blake now. Oh! Goes down for the slam on the apron. Oh! And a 450 moonsault off the apron to Blake. And gonna dump Blake inside. Oh! Kick by Alexander. And Alexander top rope. And Blake caught him. And a choke slam. Cover Blake. 1, 2, and a kick out Alexander. Let's take a look out of midair. This choke slam. Kendrick would jump. Got caught by Blake. And that horrendous choke slam into the count. 1, 2, but Alexander would have to kick out to stay alive. And Alexander a punch to Blake. And Alexander running the chops to Blake. And then a super kick to Blake. And Alexander now got Blake up on the shoulder. And Blake kick after kick. And Blake gonna big boot him over the top. And Alexander right back in for another big boot by Blake DuPont. And Blake saying enough. And Blake now lifting him up. What goes up must go. And wait a minute, Alexander. Kick to the back of the neck. Alexander. A step ahead of Blake now. And Alexander will rise up in the corner. And Blake will clothesline him as soon as he builds his momentum back up. And Blake, and a vicious right by Blake. And Blake now, what goes up? And Blake saying night-night. Must go down. 1, 2, 3, and it's Blake with the win. Blake, DuPont, DuPont, Blake, DuPont. Here is your winner, Blake DuPont. And Blake DuPont with a hellacious win over Kendrick Alexander. Blake DuPont and Ben Leaf are on different levels. They are looking for tag team gold, and they can get it soon. They can either get it on SmackDown or Raw. Well, they can either look for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, because over there, the Gray Boys have those belts. The Gray Boys have the SmackDown Tag Team Champs, so it looked like the Gray Boys can be coming their way. Blake, DuPont, Blake, DuPont. time. Well, Blake making his way into the back of the locker room, which he just did, and Kendrick Alexander now exiting the ring. Also making his way to the back of the locker room. And all of the victories we have seen here tonight have been some great and bad victories. And we still got our main event of tonight, which is Hayden versus Carmelo for the United States Championship. And we still got a lot of matches. We got 3 more matches left to go. Well, 2 more matches left to go before our main event of tonight, which is Carmelo defending his United States champion against his longtime brother, Hayden. Brother slash friend, if that's what you want to call it. Dang. Oh man. Go manu manasi. Kena. Go manu manasi. Kena. Go manu manasi. Kena. Ding ding ding. The match scheduled for Windfall. And it is a winner's match to face the NXT Championship. To have an NXT Championship match next week on NXT. First, from Amsterdam, New York, weighing in at a combined weight of 242 pounds. Alistair Black. To beat you, God. And we will never be equal. Ha, 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 ha. To beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. To beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. To beat you, God. And we will never be equal. Ha, 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 ha. Go beat you. Ha, 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 ha. Go beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. Manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. To beat you, God. And we will never be equal. Ha, 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 ha. Go beat you, baja, ha, 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 ha. Dan. Don't try to play. Dan. Don't try to play. Ding, ding, ding. And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at a combined weight of 249 pounds, Edward Green. And Edward Green coming down to the ring in style tonight like he's at a restaurant. Edward Green coming down to the ring and ready to fight tonight. Don't play don't play don't play don't play. Ring a bell. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. Alistair Black, Edward Green, qualifying match to the NXT Championship. Winner will face Damian King on NXT all next Wednesday. And Edward Green burning up the shoulders of Alistair Black. And Black right back on top with a drop kick, flipping over Green. And Green right out the pocket with a knee. And now Green, blow. And Edward Green, jawbreaker, and Green, and Black, and Black with the trip, and Black, and a sliding kick, and Black gonna roll over, now you know. And Black with another trip to Edward Green. And now Black And now Black falling into the count. 1, 2, oh. And Green with the kick out. Green want to start things off with perfection. It can go that way. And Green, oh. And now Aleister Black in control. Oh. 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 And Aleister Black and Black continuing the assault and and now Black shot and Black now and Green and Green and a punch by Edward Green. And now Green got Aleister Black on the shoulder, Black escaping and and Edward Green taking down Black. All about the NXT Championship. And Black. And a back elbow by Aleister Black as Edward Green tried to throw Black into the turnbuckle. And Black off the rope. And a moonsault where he is good at. Got caught. And Edward Green. Right on the back of his neck. And now Green looking for it. And Green top rope. And the setback by Green into the count. And Aleister Black ready up. Black knee. And is that the final gas from Black? Let's take a look. The Black knee. Out of nowhere was that the final gas of Aleister Black with the Black knee. And now Black lifting up his opponent. And a knee to the stomach. And Edward Green some clotheslines. And these new superstars taking over. And it's Edward Green. And Edward Green flying down the main line. And Edward Green gets a fly buster. And he might connect another one to Black. And now all the way into the bridge cover. 1, 2, and Black kicks out. And now trying to move with the fast pace, Edward Green. Edward Green now, he's up on the top. Fight back, and a miss, and another back elbow, and Black, oh my God. Another back elbow to Edward Green. And now Black, and a Black mask. And Black now losing his mind. Lifting him up. And Edward. And another Black mask. 1, 2, 3. And it's Black with the win. Go Manu Manasi. Kana. Go Manu Manasi. Kana. Here is your winner, Aleister Black. To beat you, God. And we will never be equal. Ha, 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 ha. To beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. To beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. To beat you, God. And we will never be equal. Ha, 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 ha. Go beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. Ha, go beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Go manu, manasi, Kena. To beat you, God. And we will never be equal. Ha, 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 ha. Go beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. Ha, go beat you, bacha, ha, 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 ha. Go manu, manasi, Kena. Well, it looks like Aleister Black got the win. Uh-oh, wait a minute, it's Edward. And Edward. Edward attacking Aleister Black from the back of the locker room. And security, someone get Edward under control. And Edward attacking Aleister Black, continuing with the assault. And security, no. And someone get Green under control. No. And Green is out of control. And Edward Green out of control, beating up Aleister Black in the back of the locker room. And they're going to take Aleister Black to his locker room where he is safe from Edward Green, but not for long because Jordan Black is going after Edward Green. Well, what is a good afternoon it has been here so far at our pay-per-view live event, day one. We are an hour and 47 minutes into the show. Brown girls. We will rise, we will rise. Brown girl. We will rise, we will rise. Brown girls. We will rise, we will rise. Brown girls. We will rise, we will rise. Brown girls. Pew, pew, pew. Brown girls. We will rise, we will rise. Brown girls. We will rise, we will rise. We will rise. Brown girls. We will rise, we will rise. We will rise. Brown girls. We will rise, we will rise. We will rise to the sky. We will rise, we will rise. We will rise. We rise to the sky. We will rise. We will rise to the sky. We will rise. We will rise to the sky. We will rise to the sky, to the sky. Lemony, 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 lemony. Lemony, 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 lemony. And here comes the Raw Women's Tag Team Champions. And oh, wait a minute. And Lemony and Watermelon taking off their belts. And there we go. And these women couldn't even wait until they were announced to ring the bell. And the referee cannot stop these women. And Watermelon. And oh, wait a minute, and Lemony getting caught. And Lemony should have thought twice before she did that. And Watermelon, getting one as well. And Brown Girls, and this ain't fun to, feel from the Brown Girls. And and there goes Watermelon over the top. And the ring announcer ain't even going to try to announce their names. And Lemony coming back. Lemony coming back to fight. And what a kick. And and Lemony lifts up. The Brown Girl. And Lemony. To Brown. And neck breaker. Kick across the face. And and a knee by Brown Girl. And Brown Girl, knees to the back of the neck. Watermelon. And Watermelon off the top. With an elbow. And now the referee trying to keep these women separated. And he's just going to have to ring the bell. And the bell has rung. And wait, Lemony. And the bell has rung. This match is underway. And Watermelon and Lemony. And Lemony. And Lemony. Kick. Lemony. Lemony a superplex water double knee. And now Watermelon kicking one backhand. Double knees. Lemony. Nope. Calls that the knee. Calls that a kick. Watermelon. Super kick. And now Lemony gonna put down Brown Girl. And Watermelon will head up top. For the splash. 1, 2, 3, and that one is over fast. Watermelon. Here are your winners by a fast match. Watermelon and Lemony Pink. So they will retain their belts just that fast. It was just that much ego going between these two teams, and Watermelon and Lemony took advantage of that. Now, how is Lemony and Watermelon going to explain this to Purple Alexander? Only Blue Alexander is here tonight, so he can't restart the match. Lemony, and the brown girls looking at Lemony Pink and Watermelon while they walk away with the win. And I gotta say, what a fast victory that was for Lemony and Watermelon. Lemony. Well, it is our main event of tonight. After the show, we will be speaking to Kaden James. That's right, we will be speaking to Kaden James after the show about her making her appearance in WWE and what is making her comfortable here so far. Well, up next is the main event that everyone's been talking about. Carmelo Hayden, United States champion, is next. What'd you say, Ram? Just went to Twin. Oh, Mr. Ice was asleep. Yeah, stop lying. You just woke up. Stop lying. Bro, you lying, bro. Stop lying before I smack you. Bro, I just saw you wake up. Get out of my face. Just look like we got it today. Why you rubbing your eyes? I see your eyes. Bro, I see your eyes. They all red, bro. You was asleep. Stop trying to lie. You was not watching TV. Because I was not blinking. Bro, you not even making sense. Your eyes is red, dude. Go look in the mirror. I'm looking at you, you clown. You look ugly. Your eyes is red, which means you just woke up from a, what? Let me say it. A nap. You look retarded. You are a clown. I mean, no! Move. You better tell your brother to stop talking before I injure him, okay? And welcome back. We are back. Dan, Hayden. Dan, Hayden. You did this. Dan, Hayden. Dan, Hayden. You did this to yourself. Hayden. Ding, ding, ding. The match scheduled for Windfall. And it is for the United States Championship. In this match, there are no disqualifications, no countouts, and no submissions. The only way to win is by pinfall. First, from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at a combined weight of 243 pounds. Hayden! You did this to yourself. You did this. You did this to yourself. You did this. You did this to yourself. Hayden. Hayden. You did this to yourself. Hayden. Hayden. You did this to yourself. You did this. You did this to yourself. You did this. You did this to yourself. Carmelo, 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 Carmelo. Ding, ding, ding. And his opponent from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at a combined weight of 236 pounds. He is the United States champion, Carmelo. And Carmelo making his way down to the ring. Carmelo, 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 whoa, whoa, Carmelo, Carmelo. And this is what it is all about. The United States Championship. Ring a bell, ding, ding, ding. And here we go. And Hayden and Carmelo been thinking about this all night in their sleep, that they broke up from being the best tag team to go one-on-one. And there they go, Carmelo, Hayden. And Carmelo with a slide up under, roll up under, over Hayden. Hayden jumping over Carmelo. And Carmelo with another roll through and another one, and Hayden. And it seems as Carmelo will strike first. And another drop kick on the money. And Carmelo now, and Carmelo stumping Hayden's shoulder. Kick by Melo. Enziguri Hayden. And Hayden now, and Hayden, said he would have no problem taking that title away from Carmelo, something that Melo loves the most, and that's that belt. And Carmelo, Hayden, oh, trying to go for neck breaker. Oh! And it's Carmelo striking first. And Carmelo, oh, kicked to Hayden. Caught him in the crossfire. Hayden rolls over. Oh, and that knee catches Melo. And now, oh, and face first. 1, 2, oh, and a kick out by Carmelo. Let's take a look at this face plant. Oh, just planted Carmelo. 1, 2, oh, but it would be a kick out by Carmelo. And the United States champ still up on the line. And Hayden going after. What is right? And right out the corner, a drop kick to Hayden. And Carmelo no longer playing. And Melo, taking out Hayden. And it looks like the game is changing. Carmelo, and here comes Melo, and these two former brothers releasing it all out in the ring. And now they meet in the middle to take one another out. And the crowd is cheering for something like this. And now Hayden, telling Carmelo to bring it on. And Melo, did bring it. Enziguri. And Melo, and Melo got him this time. Melo, DDT connects. Sliding knee from Hayden. And Hayden, plants Carmelo. And now there we go. And drive back by Hayden. And Carmelo, step up knee. 1, 2, and a kick out. And these two continuing to fight for this United States championship that both of them won. Not one of them, but both of them won it. And Carmelo, and Melo and Hayden fighting for this belt, and Hayden with some vicious rights, and Carmelo, and Melo able to block. Melo, kicks Hayden and throws him into the ropes. And super kicks him again. And now, and Hayden able to dunk. And Hayden, and Carmelo, German superplex release. And Carmelo getting fired up, and here comes the champ. Here comes Melo. Here comes Melo. And Melo, and Carmelo is the next Armadillo, even though Armadillo is on NXT UK now. And here we go. National fly off the top. And Carmelo, taking out Hayden. And here we go. Kick to Hayden. In the stomach. Hayden, you are going to receive. Face first, and Carmelo feeling the steam. He's feeling the agility. And again, face first is Hayden and Carmelo. Carmelo telling Hayden to get up. Oh, super kick. I miss you, brother. And another super kick to Hayden. Carmelo saying, I miss you, brother, and then super kicking him. And Miller, in the midsection. You made me do this. And Carmelo, chop rope, and and wait a minute. Hayden, Hayden with a knee out the corner. No way. Hayden will do it. Wait a minute. And a blazing strike by Hayden. Hayden gonna go. Hayden going for the final blow. Is it enough? 1, 2, and Carmelo put his foot on the bottom rope. Hayden could have had this match won if Carmelo didn't put his feet on the bottom rope. And Melo, Enziguri kick. Carmelo, Hayden able to duck, Hayden, and now it's Hayden's turn. Hayden, top rope, frog splash. And Hayden, face first again. Hayden, not like this. Carmelo, and the double knees to the spine. And Milo now going to tune. And Melo cheering up the crowd. Super kick to Hayden. And in the midsection, Carmelo will move on. Here it is. And Melo shot. Get up, Hayden. You turned on me for my United States champion. We could have still been brothers. You messed that up. Get up. And Carmelo telling Hayden to get up. In a second. Melo shot. 1, 2, 3, and Melo retains. Carmelo. Here is your winner. And still the United States champion, Carmelo. And Carmelo retaining the United States championship here tonight. Well, thank you guys for joining us here on tonight. Follow my friend Caleb. He will be doing the post show, and it will probably be uploaded tomorrow here on the channel. See you guys. Thanks for watching day 1.